We talked with Fighting Fisherman head coach Howard Rube. Coach, tough one last Friday night for the Fishermen. They're up 20 to 14, and then in 38 seconds it kind of slips away with a safety, a kickoff return for a touchdown, and then a turnover and on a one-play drive. Fishermen fall 43-20. Like the opener, there was some good, some bad. Your thoughts on last Friday?
Yeah, I appreciate you saying some good and some bad. It was actually relatively good up until that point that you referred to, and obviously trying to stay on the positive this week with our guys. We're focusing on the fact that we can play good football, and we do need to correct the things that help lead to the just the downpour of points scored in that short amount of time. And certainly some of those things that happened are correctable mistakes. I'm not so sure we had a great play call, which led to the safety to begin with. However, if we were going to run that play again, what would we need to do to execute it better? And then certainly kickoff coverage has been a point of emphasis this week, which was the next touchdown in that barrage of points. And then certainly, we expect our guys to protect the football. We had a nice little play run. We're only down 9, and we get the ball back. And we run our speed option, which is, pretty important play in our system. And unfortunately, we put the ball on the ground after about a 10-yard gain, so which led to the next touchdown on the next play. So, and in fairness to our corner, that last touchdown was a fade route to the corner of the end zone. And I thought our corner had pretty good coverage, and it was one of those things where you just need to kind of tip your hat on that one because they made a great play.
You take on the Roosevelt Rough Riders. This is a Roosevelt team that's really kind of emerged from the depths. Last year they were a pretty big, pretty physical team. Astoria was a tight game, and then the Fishermen were able to blow it open late. Talk a little bit about Roosevelt and the Super Homecoming game this Friday.
Well, most of those kids are back. They have a ton of returning lettermen and returning starters. They are going to be big and physical again. They have some real quick, skilled kids. It's a tough matchup in terms of their personnel. We were able to still big play them a couple times. We returned, our first score was a interception return for about 80, 90 yards to get us going after they actually had a pretty nice drive going on their opening drive of the game, and that was certainly a big play. And then later, as you said, late, I think we started to wear them down a little bit, and we were able to bust a speed option play for a good offensive big play score, and so I kind of expect a lot of the same. It's got a chance to be kind of a dogfight between the tackles. They are pretty big. We're going to have to be explosive and move our feet. We're going to have to try to exploit some things defensively. If they're not going to use any safeties at time, Connors or Jeremy's going to have to be ready to check to something now and get the ball into somebody's hands where there should be some space created. And, it really will be about some sound offensive execution. And certainly we have not done that for 4 quarters in these first 2 games, and something we're searching for.